I got to a point in life where I didn't think happiness was possible. I thought it was a lie. I truly believed that. I thought I spent a long time being depressed. Depression attacks people in many forms, and people react to it in many different ways. Very active. It doesn't matter if I have someone to do it with. I will just go out there and do it. I know for some people, they just can't leave their room, and I've never reacted that way to it. So here's what I believe. I believe that depression is somewhat natural. I don't think, of course, that you have to go through it. I think that's one of the misconceptions I used to have. However, if it does happen, a period of grievance or whatever, it's fine. You know what I mean? I really believe that part of the reason why there is so much depression in America versus Africa, for example, Ethiopia, where I'm from, is because we let emotions naturally subside in life. I profoundly believe that you have to use your own intuition to guide you. My depression got extremely worse when I was drinking heavily. I felt like I had the right to drink as much as I want because I felt like the world did me wrong. I was attached to it, but I didn't see the type of hold it was having on me. On a spiritual realm, things started happening to me. Okay, yeah, so the spiritual attacks would happen in the okay, this is gonna sound so strange. When I would drink, I would wait until this personality would come out in a way. I knew it wouldn't come out within like one drink or whatever. By the third drink or so, it would come out. This person who is like confident or whatever, but she had her own story going on. I would tell people I was an actress. Like, I'm serious. I would have this whole lie that I totally believed when I would talk to them. And sometimes I would feel the power of just being evil, not to hurt people or whatever, but it felt good. You know what I mean? It felt good. And I would almost tap into that energy and I would feel powerful. But then when I would get sober, I would feel that personality like moving away from me, getting further and further away. And then I would want to get it back. And so that's the reason I would stay like whatever I was at the bar for like 8 hours if need be, because whenever I would feel it moving away, I would want it to come back. So I would just like keep doing it and doing it and doing it. So basically around that time, I was trapped. And I didn't know, I mean, I knew the link it had with depression, but I didn't truly fully understand it. I used to have these two men that would come when I would sleep. But I know I was not hallucinating. I would see these two men come by. I would be on my bed and, you know, I would hear things and I would open my eyes and I would see them. And it's crazy. I wouldn't see their full face, but they had, I could see like their silhouettes. I could see their silhouette, and it would be two men laughing at me, and they would be coming at me, and I would start praying, and I'd be like, God, 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 because at that point my body couldn't move, but I could definitely see what's happening. You know what I mean? They used to terrorize me, and it just didn't stop. At that point, yeah, I had gotten a job and everything, and I thought it would be fine and that I no longer needed alcohol. Um, but without it, I wasn't able to be myself. It was almost still that something had a hold on me, and I I felt so much shame when I walked around. I was still missing something, and I would try to mask it with having an overzealous or like an over just like dramatic personality. But I like yeah. It's crazy how we think that there is good without evil, you know? Sometimes it's so easy to talk about God, 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 God. No, actually, it's hard for a lot of people, but they'll be quick to talk about higher power, higher power, higher power, and not acknowledge the evil spirits that exist around us. You know what I mean? Sometimes, as human beings, I feel like we think that we are so big. You know, we are the most powerful, like, right, technically, in terms of the quickest damage that we can cause on another. However, the world is so big, there is so many things that we do not know, that to think that we are, you know, we are it is kind of like stupid in a way. Or anything like me, you're not gonna realize the links that exist between the things that you do and how they end up running a course on you, and the emotions that exist. You end up feeling like, you know, maybe you're broken, there's something wrong with you, you're just always going to be depressed or whatever, not realizing like things like alcohol, your mindset, the things, the shame that you carry. Shame is a big part of it, you know. There was a book, I will definitely have to put it in because it was a very interesting book. Peace was like the highest form, but guilt was one of the lowest forms of emotions that exist, that put you there, like put you in that lower state of mind, you know what I mean, that keep you depressed. People don't understand how guilt, shame, and all of that keep people depressed. But I want to continue this conversation. It's important.